Hello, 2nd through 5th volunteers. So excited for another Sunday with you guys, teaching the kids how to live bright and shine their lights for Jesus. So this week we're going to start out with opening activity 1, which you need 2 plates and a pair of tweezers. You're going to fill up one of the plates with goldfish, and the goal is going to be kind of like a minute to win a game, right? So you'll set a timer for a minute, and each kid will have to take a turn trying to get as many goldfish as they can from one plate to the other one using the tweezers. Whoever gets the most wins. All right, next opening activity. You're going to have all the kids sit together in a circle, and all you need is this flashlight and, again, your timer. So basically, you're going to have the flashlight sitting in somebody's hands, right, starting off holding it, and then you're going to set a timer for 15 seconds, and it's going to be like hot potato, right? So they're going to pass around the flashlight as fast as they can, and then once the timer for 15 seconds goes off, whoever is holding the flashlight gets asked a question. So you have some suggested questions here, something like, telling them a time that they brightened someone's day, right? So this will be a way to get them to talk more about how they can shine their light for Jesus, and you'll do this over and over again until you run out of time. All right, and then after large group, we have our first activity, and that's going to include these activity pages and these LED light up balloons. So this time the kids are going to all stand in a circle, and they're all going to be holding the stack of cards. They're going to pick up the first card, and then they're going to read out loud what is on it, and then they'll answer the question. So example, this one says, the closets in your house are full of clothes that don't fit, or that your family just does not use anymore. You brought a flyer home from school this week about a winter clothing drive. How can you share? So then the kid, obviously, hopefully they respond and say, oh, well, if I don't have clothes that fit me, I can give them to those kids, right? And then after they are done, they'll put it to the back of the stack and they'll pass it to the next person. And the kid who just went gets an LED light up balloon. They get to blow it up, and then they can take it home with them. All right, next activity. You're going to have a bucket for each team that you have, and you're going to have a pile of these little fish cards. You're going to put the pile of fish cards in the bucket and sit on the opposite side of the room. You're going to have 2 teams, so you have 2 buckets with 2 stacks in them. And then the kids in the 2 teams are going to stand on the opposite side, and when you say go, they're going to either hop or skip or jump or however they want to do a special way to get to the other side of the room over to the basket. They're going to pick up one of these fish cards, bring it back to their team, again, either hopping or jumping or skipping. And when they get back to their team, they're going to ask the question that's on the fish card. So this one, for example, says, where did the crowds gather to see Jesus? So this is like retaining what they just learned, the Bible story that they just learned. They're going to have to work together to figure it out. Once they think they know the answer, they'll write it on the back of the card, and they'll do that over and over again until they get all the fish cards out of the basket and everyone has taken their turn. You have an answer key, so after everybody is done, you can go over the questions with them using your answer key. And last but not least, we have prayer. So for prayer this time, there's a few discussion questions, and then you're going to give each kid one of these sheets. So basically, you can share the sheets if you want. You can pass them around, whatever you have time for. The kid's going to write their name and their prayer request, and then you're going to get the circle back, right? You're going to get the paper once everybody has written that on there, and then you're going to pray with the kids for all the prayer requests that they wrote down. You can, again, customize it if you want. You can have some kids pray for other kids' prayer requests, that sort of thing. And as always, have a great week. Let me know if you have any questions. And September 22nd, we do have a training coming up, so make sure you've checked your emails for the information on that. Thank you.